can hear that?
Yeah.
It smells like carne asada.
I could taste it.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Tavarez XP. My name is Juan. With me is Luis.
New rider.
What happened to Lord?
That was a phase.
That was a phase. Welcome back. Be sure to check us out on all the major platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube,
And
and
wherever your podcast.
yeah, wherever else you consume things.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, what's going on, bro? I mean, first off, I like the quality of these microphones. We've had these for quite some time.
Yeah, never used them.
Never ever used them. If you guys like the way they sound, we are in no way, shape, or form endorsed by Zoom, but they sound legit.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Also, the H6 is cool too.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
better ones, the H8 and all that stuff.
H8.
But anyway, besides that, on today's episode, we're gonna talk a little bit about
Your mama.
school.
Ugh.
Well,
Oh, yes, because, okay, so
it's back to school
here in the States, yeah, people are going
Yeah.
back to school.
Yeah, and some kids, they're a little nervous. They're
Suckers.
they're scared and they're afraid. They want
Chop, chop.
to. I'm being redundant, but
I don't blame them, dude. School sucks.
yeah, they're afraid of being bullied or teased and stuff. And they were, a kid. My kid asked me, how was it? How was my life
Daddy?
growing up, and how did I deal with bullies, and how did I deal with the teasing and shit? So.
You're like, well, I don't know, son. I was the bully.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I did get bullied in the beginning, so I figured we can talk about how moments where we were either teased, bullied, or even to this day we get, things we get teased about that either bothers us, and we just let that shit slide.
It's like, yeah, I never got teased, man. I'm only 31, and every day, you see me on the street, hey, fat boy.
Yeah, I mean, mine, the teasing, not even teasing, the actual bullying started only in middle school, you know what I mean? And that's where my son is starting. I mean,
How old is your son?
He is gonna be, he's 12, no, he was born in 2000. He's 11.
He's 11, okay.
Yeah, so last year would have been his first year going to middle school, but COVID hit and did a whole, they did their work from school,
Yeah.
I mean, work from home, whatever. But now he has to go into a new school, and this is a middle school. And I guess like TV and stuff it's gone to his head that middle school is like the worst.
Well, you know what? I think that TV does that to people, man.
Yeah.
Like, all right, before I get into it, if you guys hear that noise in the background, sorry, it's just hot as fuck here in LA, especially in my room.
Swampy.
So, yeah, we got the AC blowing. We got a fan pointed at me. So if that's what you guys hear, sorry.
I was on the phone earlier today with a guy from Florida. I couldn't even complain to him.
Why?
Because it's worse over there.
Is it?
Yeah, humidity is high as hell.
Oh,
But
I've never been to Florida. That's why.
Yeah. Well.
But anyways, going back to that. Yeah, I was talking to my girl this weekend. We had recently watched what's that movie called? Have you seen it? My Best Friend is a Vampire.
Yeah. No.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Well, basically, it's this dude who's in high school who gets bitten by a vampire, and his whole fucking life changes, right? But I was explaining to her that I used to watch these movies when I was in middle school, or in elementary school, and I was like, that's what high school, that's what elementary school, what middle school is going to be like. It just kind of give you this vision, or this is how it's going to be, and when you get there, it's like, whoa, it's totally fucking different.
Yeah.
Because in this movie, this particular movie, the main character was like fucking 15 or fucking 16. This dude was already driving to school in a Volkswagen.
Shit.
And I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna have a car when I go to Fremont and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? I had to fucking I was dropped off. Fuck that shit. So I'm pretty sure that's the kind of things that your son's like kind of envisioning, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Where it's like, oh, this is what it's gonna be like and shit.
I think it's more of he envisions himself getting his ass kicked or something. Then I asked him, like, what do you feel like you are one to be targeted, or do you feel like you could be the one protecting or targeting? And he said, no, I feel like I'm always going to be targeted. And I was like, why do you say that? And he said,
No, Daddy, no.
No, he said that when he was in elementary, he was actually bullied by somebody. He wouldn't talk about it. And now he could have told me, but he kept it to himself. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so now he's going into middle school, and he was like, I was like, well, I can take you to self-defense classes, you know, but you're just gonna get your ass kicked at school and there, you know what I mean?
But I think that kind of serves a purpose.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
Because, at least in my opinion, you know, like if he gets hit, for example, right, if he gets hit at a karate class or whatever, wherever you take him, at least he's gonna know, like, okay, this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
So when it does happen in school, you know, he'll be like,
he won't be so afraid because
like,
he knows what it feels like.
My teacher hits harder than you, you know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But what is he watching on TV that kind of like paints that reality for him?
I think anime.
Bro, you can't do that. You can't fucking do that, man. If I based my life on anime, dude, fuck. High school would have been so much fucking better.
Yeah, right?
Everybody would have had big tits.
Yeah, but
Nani?
I'm guessing that's what it is, because I mean, I don't see him watching anything else besides like streaming and, you know, shit like that. So
What particular anime though? He's like, oh, My Hero Academia.
well, that would be extra, wouldn't it?
He's like, Dad, when do I get my quirk?
Yeah, basically. But no, like I don't know what he's watching exactly. I mean, I know what he's watching, but I don't know.
I mean, ask him, dude, because I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. I just think TV just sets up like this. I don't want to keep saying vision, but like this image, you know, of like what life is gonna be like and shit.
Right.
Because you remember Hocus Pocus?
Yeah.
That's what I thought high school was gonna be like too. You know what I'm saying?
With witches?
Not with witches, but like, okay, this nigga, this dude's like all like, oh, well, you know, this dude comes out from the dead and he haunts you. Here's my number. You know, like just dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
And high school was not like that at all, at least for me.
Right.
You know, like I wasn't like bullied or teased per se like that, but still, like all that picture. What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
That picture that you know, I painted in my head, I guess, through watching all these 80s movies and 90s movies, just kind of been like, yeah, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So especially if your son's watching anime, dude, I mean, some wild shit be going on up in that bitch.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe
The teachers are hot. My teachers were not fucking hot, dude. They were all fucking fat. It's like if I was teaching myself.
Yeah, I don't think I don't remember.
You remember Masiegel?
No.
The PE teacher?
Oh, that
like
fat
as
yeah,
fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys need to run like 15 laps.
Look like Drew Carey or something. I remember.
Oh my god. I used to ditch PE.
Do you remember Coach Rathel?
Fuck yeah, dude. He was the best.
Yeah, he was cool.
Straight A's.
Yeah. Didn't he like every time I saw him, he looked like
Also, this is what it's gonna be like Bethune and Fremont. Okay.
yeah, I mean that's us growing up. So
Yeah.
he wanted to know how did we deal with it and what did we go through. I mean, it's not just Bethune the middle.
Oh, okay. No. I didn't want to cut you off, but it's funny because the Coach Rathel, right?
Yeah,
That's how you say his name. Hopefully,
it is Coach Rathel.
If he's still alive, you know, shout out. I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck your shit would be, but this dude was fucking fit. He was
Fit as fuck.
he was the fittest teacher there, bro, and he never made us do any exercise.
That's true.
He was just like, I'm gonna be fit. You guys are gonna be fat. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah, basically.
And like the fattest teachers, like, y'all need to run 15 laps.
Yeah.
And do like push-ups and sit-ups. That shit always cracked me the fuck up
Yeah.
at the back. But go ahead. We were saying
So I lost my train of thought.
how it was.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
So I mean, I was gonna talk about how life was in Bethune and how life was in high school and then moving on to other schools and stuff like that. But just the idea of when you were bullied, I wanna emphasize that back then is probably completely different than how it is now.
I completely agree, dude. It's like back then you were dealing like with real shit,
Yeah, like real fucking
like
fights.
real fucking shit. You
Yeah,
know?
because people get away with it. You know?
like now now I feel like it's like, oh, I'm being bullied, and it's like they're just talking like, you know, mad shit on Facebook.
I think
or whatever.
it's worse not for the students, it's worse for the teachers now.
Yeah,
And that's how I see it. I mean, Yeah, because back then it wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
And
I really like these microphones.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Like, I really like them.
good. But
I'll give you $100 for them. 150. All right, free.
But oh yeah. So okay, so when I first started Bethune,
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was my nephew's.
that was a cat. Anyways, so when I first started school,
Middle school?
yeah, I was kind of nervous. I remember that there was this kid named, should I say his name?
The first day, huh?
Yeah, first day there was this kid who was crying.
First day jitters.
Yeah, there was a kid crying, and I was like, why would this kid be crying? I was nervous, but I was not like terrified. And when I see that kid, I think of now, thinking back to that kid where I was like, oh, that kid's a pussy. I kind of like, I'm like, I see my son, and that's really sad. I don't want to see him that way, but
Look, I mean, I'm gonna go straight up on the record, bro, and tell you, like, I fucking hated school.
So
when,
they're gonna say I fucking hate your kid.
so when elementary was going on, dude, I used to fucking cry. I did not want to go to school.
Yeah,
You know, so I was that kid you saw motherfuckers dragging on the street like, no, no.
no, I didn't do that. I think because my life at home.
Yeah, because your mom hit hard.
Yeah, my life at home sucks so bad that I'd rather be home at school.
Yeah, free food.
Yeah, free food and shit. So.
Nah, dude, I was like, no. You know, I feel bad for my sister, dude. You know, like, shout out to my sister. I love her to death, bro. Like, she had just had like major surgery,
Which
bro.
one?
Lucy. She had just had major surgery, bro. Like fresh, you know, like her wound was still like fucking healing, and she's over here dragging my fat ass to school, going, no.
We're like,
Yeah, dude. I understand completely, like 100%, bro. Where your son feels.
yeah,
But I didn't do that because I was afraid of like being bullied. But it goes with the topic because it's a foreign land,
right?
You know, like most kids don't do well with change, especially like when you're introducing them to new environments.
That's why you give them
and
bills.
shit, you know, exactly.
No, but yeah. So that going back to when I saw that kid, he was crying, and I was like, oh, "What's wrong?" You know, he was, I don't know what my classes are, and I'm like, "Well, let's figure it out together." So I'm like right there, and he said, "Can you hold my hand?"
What?
And I looked around.
You said gay,
And well, that's what crossed my mind. I was 11 at the time. I was like, "Yeah, sure, kid, come on." So I hold his hand, and I remember, like, people were watching us, but at that time I didn't think of like, "Oh, I want to look cool," you know, to everyone. It wasn't that never crossed my mind.
Yeah, because you were still like that innocent, like little kid, like, "Oh, I'm gonna help this dude."
Yeah, that was going through my mind. But afterward, the teasing started as soon as it was like lunchtime.
He goes that way, little gay boys.
No, he said, "Hey, where's your boyfriend?" You know what I mean? I was like,
"Who said this?"
Some kid. I don't remember his name. This is some kid. How about
Hey,
that?
where's your boyfriend?
Yeah, it was a little more than "Where's your boyfriend?" But
okay, he wasn't. I have a feeling he was in the first year.
yeah, he wasn't. He was older.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, what's up, tu novio?"
Yeah, basically,
Yes, yeah, habla.
but not in Spanish. It was in English.
For whatever reason,
It was a little
you know?
more ghetto.
Hey, where's your boyfriend? Come.
Yeah, something like that.
Woo woo.
Yeah, so I was at first I didn't think about it. I didn't think, oh, it's that kid. You know, I was just like, you got me confused with somebody else. I don't know what you're talking about, you know? And that fool would say, yeah, you little, you know, and I was like, oh, okay. All right.
And you're like,
And I remember at that time, like, if you had hot Cheetos, some random ass kid would just come and either try to like dip his hand in your fucking Cheetos or like.
I never had issues with that.
Yeah, well, that was my first year. That's how the bullying.
Oh, progressed.
Yeah,
okay.
until it hit a boiling point. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah. So in 6th grade, they were doing stuff like that to me, and I didn't know how. Like, my mom never taught me to fight. My mom never taught me to.
So this was the extent of your bullying. Just like they were just teasing you. They were taking your hot chips.
Yeah, they'd like shove me in class.
They shoved you.
Yeah, I remember I got my ass beat by a girl.
Hey. Oh, what?
In class.
Was she hot?
No, she looked like a dude. Like, she was a tall, dude-looking girl.
She was from East Germany, huh?
Something like that. She had that body shape, but she
Oliver.
she was Hispanic. I remember that, and she was like she had like you could tell like she was just rowdy, just loud and fucking obnoxious.
She was rowdy?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. But
Rowdy.
yeah, but she was like being fucking annoying in class, and I said, yo, can you just, I didn't even say yo, I was like, hey, can you please just lower your tone, because I'm trying to hear class. That's how bad it was. I was like, I'm trying to pay attention to class, and you're over here disrupting, you know?
I mean, because look, the first day or like the first half of the year that you're there, you legit want to pay attention to your teachers and all this other shit.
You want to be a good kid.
You want to be a good kid, and then somewhere down the line, it's like,
fuck this school. They didn't help me. You know,
Yeah, you
stuff
know?
like that. So this girl, as I told her to stop, she got up and she looked at me and she said, fuck you, you know? She said, get the fuck up, I'll beat your ass. And I get up, but not to fight. I just get up like, why? And then she claps my ear, and then she claps it again. Like, she's just smacking my ear to the point where I had like tinnitus or something.
yeah, hey, you know what? And 5 years to the day, I was clapping them cheeks.
Nah, she ended up being pregnant like at the end
shit.
of 8th grade. Yeah.
Fuck, somebody was clapping her?
Yeah, so that's something. But she did that. It was funny because the guy that got her pregnant left her, so she was crying, and
That's what she gets,
in my
fool.
head I was like,
Picking on kids and shit,
you know? But
That's what you get, bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that happened. Like the
Did
ear.
you cry?
I did cry. I put my head down. I think Jeeves was in that class.
What?
Yeah, he's in that class with me.
Oh, we gotta call this dude. Like,
Yeah.
you remember when I got slapped?
Yeah, and I put my head down, and then everybody was just looking at me. There was this kid named Ricardo too, and I thought I had respect for him too, and he like looked at me like, dude.
He didn't even say nothing. He just, you fucked up, because that's what my dad does to me.
Yeah, they just
Like,
stare at you.
Yeah, like he just stares at me, and he's just like
yeah,
shakes
like in
his head.
disappointment. Yeah, that's what happened.
That's like the worst, bro.
And I'm like, what you fucking expect? You want me to fight a girl? Like, I was raised not to hit a girl.
and then like 2 years go by, and this was like, I'll lay your ass out. These
Yeah.
guys are rated E. They're rated E for everybody. I mean,
Yeah, but
bink.
that was like one of the. And then my mom was like, oh, because I finally decided I'm gonna talk to my mom. I'm getting bullied at school, and she says, well, I'm gonna put you in something that can help you. So I thought it was gonna be like fighting classes.
She put you in the closet.
She put me in with the cadets. I felt manly as hell when she said that. I was like, yes, the cadets, sure, let's do this. But
wait, Robert.
yeah, so she even like, I remember like my mom didn't have a car, so we
You
drove.
lived right down the.
No. What I'm saying is she didn't have a car, so they told us it's mandatory for you to buy your own uniform.
Oh man.
And the only store you get those uniforms from, supposedly at that time, was on La Brea, the city of Brea. And my mom didn't have a car, so we had to take the bus. Oh shit. So
You want a piece of paper?
yeah, I've been just fucking with it. I've just been toying with a gum in my finger for the past like the whole time.
Hold on.
This dude. But there you go.
All right.
Yeah. So we walked all the way. We came back to school the next day. It was like $140.
Goddamn.
Yeah, for this fucking uniform, and then the belt was like an extra $50. The boots were like 100 and something. It was like over $200. Well over.
Oh shit.
And I got my ass fucked up by 3 kids. I'm not gonna say.
And then that wooden rifle didn't help, huh?
They didn't allow me to do the rifle. They say you get rifle when you're in 7th grade. So I was like, I'm gonna work hard at this. And I remember they were like, you have to. They would yell at you and treat you like you're a soldier. Like,
What is it called? ROTC, JROTC?
Yeah,
something?
JROTC.
What does
Yeah.
that stand for?
Junior.
Stands for sucker.
Yeah, basically. Junior recruit, I think, or some bullshit.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey, I'm gonna help you out, son. I'm gonna help you out. You know, so
Dude, there was a 7th grade kid that was like, "Oh, I'll look out for you. Don't worry, we'll hang out. You're my
he's like, you're my Padawan.
kind of like that." And then we're walking, and when I got jumped, he was next to me. That that motherfucker couldn't run any faster. You know what I mean? He fucking bailed so quick. There was 8th graders who.
Oh, I was like, there was 30. I would run too. Fool.
No, it was 3 people. They were all 8th graders. And he came back just to pick me up. Just to pick me up and say, I got you. I'll take you to the nurse, you know?
Hey, you know what, dude? That goes a long fucking way. Because he could have just left you there.
Yeah, you're right. But like the way I felt was like, the way I felt was like
betrayed.
You fucking betrayed me, piece of shit.
I mean, he said I'm there for you, bro.
Yeah.
He came back.
I mean,
he came back. He's like, bro, I got you.
He probably was the one that got me jumped. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
But
I don't know. I never got into that shit. Obviously.
Yeah, I just remember feeling the fucking kicks on my ribs. Like I felt the wind coming out of me.
Give him the boot.
You know those
Medium
moments
style.
in animes when you see like their eyes go white and that little dim.
Shing.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. Like it felt like my eyes were just. I was just seeing tunnel vision as they were fucking me up. And
that sucks.
Yeah,
bro.
it took me to the nurse. I couldn't breathe. I was out of school for like 2-3 days. Like I was out. Fuck. It wasn't because I was suspended. It was because I was injured. And my mom was. Oh, the worst part was when I got home. My mom fucked me up because she said now she has to have me for 3 days at home.
Damn, bro. Which beating hurt more?
Huh?
Which beating hurt more?
I think hers not because it hurt more.
Because she does that psychological warfare.
Yeah,
bro.
it was emotional. Like it was like you weren't there for me. You know what I mean? But
now you're a soldier, a broken soldier, crying at home.
Yeah, once I remember I was like when I was healing, I thought to myself,
"He's healing."
It was almost the end of the year when that happened. So when it was going to 7th grade, I knew my brother was going into school. So I told myself, I am no longer gonna be this fucking idiot who gets punked around. I'm gonna be the one protecting my brother or whoever else needs help. I don't know why that went through my head, but because Mikey was so tiny. I mean, you've seen him.
He is. He's still tiny.
Nah, he's not. He's fucking thick now. I'm putting this shit on the record.
Man, that was fat.
Yeah. He got bigger, way bigger. But he was a little mouse back then. You know what I mean? So in my head, I was like, he's fragile, bro. Like that's if somebody hurts him the way they hurt me, he's fucking broken. You know what I mean?
He's like, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. So
you do the same thing. I got you, bro. Take you to the nurse's office.
Yeah. No, but I remember the first time I got in a fight, and it was like to defend someone. It was my brother, like some dude. Oh, it wasn't even Mikey. It was. Do you remember that kid? Do you remember Moises?
No.
No. I remember the fight was gay as fuck, and I think you were there.
I think so.
Yeah, like some kid grabbed some kid that was like in 7th grade or 6th grade, grabbed some little 6th grader, like a tiny little kid, grabbed him from the backpack, pulled him down, and dropped him on his body. I picked him up, I said, "Hey, yo, are you okay?" And the little kid said, "Yeah, like I'm okay." But you can see he was distraught. You know what I mean? I said, "You want me to fuck him up for you?" And he looked at me and he went like, "Yeah," but I was like, I wasn't sure if
you're like, fuck, he said yes.
Yeah, like in my head I was like, he's gonna say no, it's okay. But when he said yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna bitch out. So I went up to that kid and I punched him.
Was he shorter than you?
No, was he? I don't remember how short
I don't know,
he was.
I don't know, back then you had this thing where you like kind of punched like a kangaroo.
Yeah, no, he was like the same size as me, like the same height. But I punched him multiple times. He didn't get to hit me back. He just got punched the fuck out multiple times. And yeah, I did punch like a kangaroo because I didn't know how to fight. Like I literally
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I literally just fought to fucking defend someone else. And they broke up the fight, but they let me go. You know what I mean? That's how easy a fight was back in the day. You can break someone's fucking I think as long as you didn't break someone's bones, you can get away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, shit, back in at 75th Street actually.
Yeah.
When somebody would get in a fight, the adults would come in, and you know how they
place
huddle?
bets?
No. You know how they huddle around like the kids who were fighting? So instead of coming in there to break it up, they break the circle to where you can see the kids that are fighting, and then they back up the crowd like, all right, back it up. And I'll be like, man, I ain't doing no fighting, bro. Just stop me.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how it was. Like I was just fighting for the fuck of it, and then I started not just fighting. I became a bully.
How do you go about that transition, bro? Like legit.
I just started hating certain kids.
How do you go from, hey, let's go find your classes together, buddy, to, hey, you lost them? I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's kind of how it happened. I mean, I was such a nice kid.
Really said that nigga said, oh.
Yes, I mean, like I said, I was a nice kid and everything. Even now, I still see it like.
Okay, so what happened in between, like, You arriving at the school being that way.
Have you listened to episode 10?
Well, yeah, okay, obviously, yeah, but still, like at school,
I think it was just
it was a year's transition. What happened?
the ridicule, the teasing, the fucking getting jumped. I'm sure there was more injuries and stuff that I just forgot about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know that those weren't the only ones. You know what I mean? It was a bunch of like fucking things. And then I think in 7th grade it wasn't just that. I got the strength more because I had a girlfriend. And then I was just
Well,
like,
not only that, you physically grew.
I did
You
get
hit
taller.
that growth spurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was way taller. So it was just like, fuck this. I'm not the target anymore, you know? I'm targeting. But yeah, so I started targeting the bullies, but then afterward it was just like this one flamboyant ass piece of shit. Like, I don't even know if he was gay or not. I just fucking hated him. Not because he was gay. I don't know how to explain it.
You're talking about Jesus, right?
Yeah. Dude,
Doesn't he kind of remind you of
yeah.
like his kid?
Yeah, like a lot. Like it reminded me of like just this one. Oh, you know who it reminds me of? Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, the internet sensation Fred. That's old ass guy YouTube star. Yeah, that's
okay.
what he reminded me of. I fucking hated that
So
kid.
Fred before Fred.
Yeah, basically he was the Fred before Fred, and I just fucking hated him. He wasn't flamboyant. I guess he was just Fred. You know, so if you guys know Fred, you'd understand what I mean. When he acts like that, you just want to fucking punch his face. And I never actually punched him.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I thought I just tripped him and pulled him.
You punched him.
Yeah?
You and Jesus both punched him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, it was that whole, like, oh, I'm going to go behind him and I'm going to push him.
Yeah.
And then he fell, bro. And, like, that look on his face was like, why? And then after that, it's like, okay, I was like, keep in mind, you were like, hey, let's go fuck this fool. I'm like, yeah, bro, no, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Like, this dude's like, I'm twice his size.
Yeah.
So you trip him. He's like, why? And then I figured, like, okay, that's the extent of the damage. Wrong. Wrong. This will start socking him in the face, and then Jesus like kidney punching him. It's like, all right.
Didn't we carry him all the way to the...
You carried him all the way to the fence, to like the other side of the field.
Yeah.
And then you dropped him and ran back like, yo, did you see that? I was like, yeah, bro, that's fucked up.
Oh, my God.
I was like,
Why
man,
you gonna make me feel like an asshole now? I shouldn't have started this.
No, I mean, like legit. I mean, I felt bad back then, bro.
Yeah.
I was like 12 talking to like, damn, this was like,
Yo, Fred. I mean,
Yo, Fred.
Jesus. I mean, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm putting this on the record. What's his name?
Jesus.
What was his last name?
Gay.
Fred.
I don't know.
Jesus, if you're listening, I doubt it. I'm really sorry.
Imagine we get an email. It's like, oh, finally, guys.
Yeah, I would look.
We can be friends.
Yeah.
And then you do the same thing just as adults now. Oh, yeah, come in for a hug. Ah.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that.
I know
anymore.
Jesus would still be down.
Yeah. Here's the worst part. Like when you think you hate certain things as a kid or growing up, and then you get the exact same thing for your kid. Like my son is like that. My son acts like that kid. He's very
like kind of full circle.
Yeah, like it kind of falls back on you. Like, oh shit, I have that kid, and now he's afraid of getting bullied. And I can't even tell, man, the fuck up, kid. You know what I mean?
I mean, technically you can.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Technically, I think, honestly, bro, I think at this point, let me put on my sunglasses here. I think the best thing you can do here is just whoop his ass.
Beat his ass already, getting
Just
used to it.
whoop his ass. I mean, look, that's what I told. Look, this is what I told
Fight
my
back.
girl. This is what I told my girl when I found out I was having a boy. Right? I told her if
Put him back in the oven.
No. If that was only if he was ugly. No, but I told her straight up, like, if I have a son who's gay, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Like, not because he's gay, but because I want him to be, whoever the fuck he chooses to be. If he just so happens to be gay, I want him to be gay, but be able to defend himself to the point where it's like, that's not like oh, this is like a handicap for me. It's like, no, I'm gonna be gay. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I think that's what it is that these kids just need nowadays. Just like a little bit of a,
Like not an actual ass whooping, but get toughened up. That's what you mean?
Yeah. For the most part, because just have your brother punk him.
Yeah.
Like,
Mikey would train him.
Dude,
He wouldn't care.
Dude, it's not even about training. It's just like Like words alone, like get to little kids.
Yeah.
You know what the first thing your brother said to me, other than like, "Hey, what's up?" Like he didn't say like, "Oh, hey, you're Juan. Oh, hey, what's up?" You know, whatever the fuck he said. "Oh, what's up, grasa?" That's the first thing he said to me, bro. And I was like,
"Grasa" means grease.
Yeah,
for those who don't know.
Or on the side of lard, kind of.
Yeah, lard.
He'd be like, "Lard ass." You know, I'd be like, and you didn't see me get like.
You felt it though.
Kind of, nah. But this fool was like not even half my size, bro. Like
just 3 times less your size.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, okay, I mean, hey, what's up, bro? Like, you know what's going on? I took it as like, whatever.
You took it as he already sees himself as an equal.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to climb. But he really did have to climb. No, but I just think that's what the fuck the kids, like, these kids need. Especially, and I'm saying this honestly, bro. Honestly, because I needed it as a kid.
Yeah.
So they can benefit from it. Because I was a fucking weenie. Up until like I was last year.
Up until I was last year?
Yeah.
Like I already had my kid.
I don't even have to front, bro. I don't have to front. Ask anybody. I was always a little bitch.
I mean, ask me.
No, I don't want to. Fool. I don't want to because you're gonna hit me with that wooden rifle. So, you know, I don't know. I just think you need to toughen him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially because I feel like your boy is a little sensitive.
He's very sensitive.
And I'm not saying that like all of a sudden he's very sensitive. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you know, your kid's a punk, but I just feel like he's sensitive.
Dude, if my wife says, you know, one day
dinner.
not even like, you know, one day we're gonna be gone and you need to learn these things. You know,
she's already hitting him with that.
Once she says anything like that, he goes. You know, like he immediately just imagines her being gone, and that's it. You know,
I mean,
breaks him.
I'm 31, bro. I still miss my mom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, dog.
I miss my mom too.
Don't be saying that. I'm 12. How old is your kid? 11.
He's 11.
Don't be saying that. I'm 11.
Yeah, but like stuff like that still hits him hard. You know what I mean? So, I do tease him. You know, but. Like little funny teases, you know what I mean?
But you don't tease him like you tease him.
And yeah, I don't tease him to tease him like fucking hurt him. I just tease him to joke around. And he knows that, so he laughs.
Nah, like if you let your brother run wild, bro, oh my god.
Oh yeah, no. He'll target every little spot on you.
I'll be like, what's up, titties?
The other day he wasn't even trying to be mean. He just looked at him. He looked at Chris, like he rubbed his head and like kissed his head. And he said, boy, you need to start washing your hair more often because you kind of smell like ass, you know. Just clean your head a little more. And he had just gotten out of the shower.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So my son just kind of curled up a little, like.
Oh, he did the what is it? The fat girl?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
When you're like, oh, hey, girl, you kind of stink, and now they do is like kind of like. What's the word here? Like.
They curl up, like they curl up a little, like they.
Yeah. Like if that's gonna help the smell, like
yeah,
bro,
they tense up or something.
That's that coochie, homie. And you need to lift and lift again.
Yeah, but
you need a hose.
But yeah, he kind of said you smell. I don't even think he said ass. He was more like a little more polite about it, but he pretty much said you're fucking stinky, you know. And my son was like, "Oh yeah," like he didn't know what to say.
He's like, "Oh yeah,"
and just balled up. But yeah, so Mikey, without even trying, he's being fucking mean sometimes, you know?
That's the thing, though. It's like, I don't see it as that bad. It's just like, whatever. Okay, like, hey, bro, you need to shower.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody told you that, hey, you fucking stink right now, like, just by telling you like that, I know you, like, you'll wait till somebody turns around and he's just be like, you know what I
mean? Bro, look, check this out. When I used to work in Whittier, my coworker, like just out of the blue, just straight up told me, I'm like, hey, what's up, you know? And he's just like, it's like, bro. I was like, you stink. He straight up told me, he's like, your BO, man, it kind of kicks. And I'm like, oh, you don't say. And he's like, maybe like cologne spray, like just try something. And I'm like, nah.
But you did.
Like, nah, no, I didn't. I didn't, bro. I didn't. I was just like, whatever. And I knew what it was, too. I had gone to the restroom and I kind of peed on my fucking leg. And I was like, fuck. Because back then, like, I didn't really fit into the uniforms. So it was a struggle to keep the belt on.
Is it when you're security?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
It was kind of, like, hard to keep the security belt, like, from falling and shit. So you have to, like, man, you got to lift. Like I said earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the struggle.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. but yeah.
The point is, yeah, I did try it. No,
but okay, so now I've said what made me become this thing, and then it got me through high school. Cause
don't try to flip it on me, bro. I wasn't a bully.
No, but okay. So then when I went to high school, like when I went to Fremont, there was no issue like that. I didn't have a bully. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because everybody kind of like did their own thing.
Yeah, and like there was no fighting. Everybody was just doing their own shit.
I mean, there was fighting, but you know we weren't involved in it.
Yeah, but when I left,
we were hanging out by the fucking library, bro. Who hangs out there?
A lot of people. You saw that.
Yeah, but okay, tell them why we were at the library.
I don't want to say that because my son's gonna listen to this episode.
It don't fucking matter.
We were downloading stuff we weren't supposed to, so I can sell it.
Why can't you say what it was?
It was inappropriate content. It was very inappropriate.
It was mature content.
Yeah, I would use all 3 people or 2 people to cover me from the back while I would.
And they're like, Juan wasn't enough?
And this how old it was. We were putting in floppy disk.
Bro.
And saving the images onto there so that I can print them out later.
I remember that it used to take like at least a minute for one image to load.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That's back when floppy disk would destroy the world, bro. Like in the 80s cartoons,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where we used to hang out at the library. I mean, there was no fucking fighting there.
But it wasn't like we weren't doing anything like... It's not that we were being good kids.
No, we weren't, but I mean, we found other shit to do.
Yeah.
By that time, we were all like musically inclined and shit. That's where I met Martin at the library.
Oh, really? What was he doing?
He was playing the piano.
Oh, was he playing the
Halloween theme?
Yeah.
I remember too. He was playing and then he played something else, and I went up to him and I asked him. And
you eat ass, boy?
Bring that ass here, boy. No, I asked him like, hey, can you play the Halloween song? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, okay then.
I've always thought his voice was
yeah, that was my best Martin. No.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
And I was like, man, I hate this dude. He was so rude to me. You know? Like that was legit my impression of him. And then later on, when I found out he was in Turo's band and whatnot, I was like, oh, I mean, this guy's pretty cool.
No, he's never been cool.
Oh, he was cool with me.
He was cool with me too, but he's never been cool.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, at first, because I mean, the dude used to have locks. You know what I'm saying?
Locks?
Like the hair.
Oh, yeah, he had long, beautiful hair.
Yeah, dude, I was jealous. But then again, I used to fucking put lace in my hair, so.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to your kid, what are you going to tell him? What is it?
What I'm trying to get at is like how it progressed. Because when I was in that high school, nothing bad really happened. We did that stuff just to sell stuff, and then, you know, we went up about our merry way. However, when I moved away in 10th grade, I moved to a new school. The first thing that happened, I moved to Lancaster, and some fucking cholitos, some gang members, come up to me and say, hey, where you from? And I'm like...
Yeah, but look, this is the thing, bro. It's like when you walk out of like public school in L.A., it's like you're fine. But then you go like to like a smaller town, and it's like... It just gets worse.
Yeah.
Because like when you're talking about like, oh, this cholitos, there was probably like 2 guys.
No.
Out of like 3, 4?
There's more than that.
Okay, but like out of the majority of them. Right? It was like 4 or 5 guys in the whole school.
I didn't see them afterward, like ever again.
Oh, they disappeared?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened.
I killed them.
No, he came up to me and says, where you from? I say, I don't bang. I don't do any of that shit. I mean, I'm from LA. You know? So I'm from LA. And they just looked at me and said, all right, keep it that way or some shit like that. I was
keep it that way?
Yeah. And he said,
I'm from LA. All right, keep it that way,
yeah.
homie.
He said,
let me find out you from Bakersfield.
Yeah, he said, don't let me catch you. What did he say? Oh, don't let me catch you repping or some bullshit. And I was like, okay.
What is Lancaster?
Yeah, it's Lancaster.
Don't let me catch you repping here. Southside locals.
Yeah,
some shit sounds like Southside. Like, bro, like.
We're up north, dog.
Like, for real.
Well, technically middle, but we're there. But,
Southside.
I remember that happened, and what made me, and I felt so fucking lost in that school. Like, I didn't know anyone. I felt like an outsider.
Oh, you were that kid? It's like, I don't know where classes are.
No, I didn't feel like that. I've never felt that way.
I did.
Yeah, I felt like
I was that kid who said you were holding.
No, but I've always felt like I'll figure it out, like stuff like that. But I felt safer for some reason when I found out a girl that I used to go to school with in Bethune happened to go to that school.
Lisa?
No, her name was, I don't remember. She was pretty, you know, but it wasn't. She wasn't my type. No, she just wasn't my type. She was just a really cool girl, and she saw me. She said, "Luis," and I was like, "Yo," I didn't even remember her name. I was like, "Yo," and I still don't remember her name. But she said, "What are you doing over here?" And I was like, "I live here now, bitch." No, but she goes like, "No way. What classes do you have?" So I showed her my schedule, and she goes like, "Oh, we have PE."
She's like, "Oh, we don't have any classes."
No, we
together.
did. We had PE, and I forgot what else together. And in my head, I was like, I might date this girl. I don't know why I thought that, but
I love you.
No, and I didn't think that either. I was like, I might date this girl, but then I kind of realized me and her didn't really click like that, and I wasn't even into her like that. I just thought it was like, oh, she's a female. You know what I mean?
Girl, fire.
Yeah. So during that time, fights broke out, and I remember some kid tried to fight me, some white kid, like really, really white kid. And another white kid stepped in and socked the fuck out of that guy.
Imagine, fool! It was that guy. It was that guy from JROTC. I told you I had you.
Funny as fuck. Yeah, but it was funny because I was ready. Like this time, it was like, you fucking swing, motherfucker. It's over. I'm gonna fucking drop you.
He swings, bah, knocks you out.
Yeah, he was like, oh, you fucking. Well, he called me a beaner, and I forgot what. But before I could even fight, the other white guy just fucking clocked him in the fucking teeth, and he sat back, and the guy said, "Yo, what's up, man? My name's something Blacksmith. Wow, nice to meet you. What's your name?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Luis. Don't let this guy fuck with you." I was like, I wasn't gonna let him fuck with me.
He's like Southside Vatos.
But no, he was fucking cool as fuck. And then afterward, I felt embarrassed because he was like, "We should hang out sometime." We hang out, and he's into rap and shit. He goes like, do you like rap?" And I was like, I mean, I like old school rap. And then he goes like, that's cool, man. He said, I bet you don't know.
I'm down with OPP.
And no, he goes like, I bet you don't know any of this shit, bro. And I said, what are you listening to? And then he goes like, bro, you don't even know. I forgot what happened, but he said, you don't even know who the Yin Yang twins are.
Hey, I don't even know who the Yin Yang
Hey, you know what I told him?
What?
Yeah, and they're twins, right? They're not twins, dog. They both started cracking up. It was a white guy and a black dude. But they thought that
also, they were twins.
No, but
they were the Yin Yang.
Yeah, for sure. But they let me in like to their little group for some reason. And after that,
it's like, I didn't even know I was auditioning, bro.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I think there I started doing a bunch of bad shit, but it had nothing to do with bullying or anything. It was just because I was becoming a bad kid. I don't want to talk about that era. I just want. I
don't want my son to know.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But I know for sure that
lesson learned: don't hang out with whites or blacks.
No, fucked up. No,
I'll play.
No, but
in no way.
No, but what I'm saying is that like slowly you figure out how to deal with society. School. That's what school teaches you, how to deal with society, and you can either move with it, like move forward with it, or you can fucking blend in and
basically conform or be cast out.
There you go. But not really. I didn't conform.
Yeah, you kind of did.
I was like everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. You fucking whore.
No, but I'm just saying like
I really like these mics.
Yeah.
You're like whatever about it. You don't give a fuck.
No, I like the it sounds like Yeah, all right. Anyways, but yeah, so when I did that whole thing, like that slowly I realized I don't need to fight or anything. I mean, if you're gonna fight me, I'm not gonna just stand there and take a fucking punch. At least not anymore. You know what I mean? But,
all right, so go back to your son. We're at 44 minutes here.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep it at an hour or so.
Okay, so go back to your son.
No, I wanted you to put some input into your own fucking life.
I was trying to, but you kind of like just
you got 15 minutes, bro. Shoot.
15 minutes? Wow. Nah, nothing happened to me.
Just say something. Like, I mean, did you never experience bullying? Shut the fuck up.
No, I was never bullied.
What about teased?
Teased all the time. You're a fat motherfucker in school. You're gonna be teased.
I mean, you're a big motherfucker.
Okay, that's what the whole thing was. If you're a fat motherfucker in school.
I wouldn't tease you.
No, I know, because you were the good kid, nigga.
Yeah, I didn't tease you.
You were trying to find that one guy's class. No, but I mean, it wasn't so much like the same thing every day, you know?
No.
Like the same person every day is what I'm trying to say.
It was always a different motherfucker.
Yeah, it was just like random. That's why I'm saying it wasn't that big for me.
And it never led to that point where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck you up, kid.
No, never.
It just hurt your feelings. You just bottle it up.
No, I mean like it really after,
went into music.
after like the first couple of 100 times, it didn't really bother me. Right? It didn't really bother me unless like
they started doing the fat man dance.
What the fuck is the fat man dance?
The truffle shuffle.
No, I don't know what that is. No, it didn't really bother me. I mean, like it was just random. Like that's what it's not like we were sitting here and like, you know, where like the girl, like you were talking about the girl, she's like, oh, she just said no. It was directly targeted at me, yes, but not like it was kind of like a drive-by. You know, it's like just some kid walking down
fat man.
Yeah, kind of like that, you know?
Yeah.
Or actually, this one, shout out to my boy Anderson, and my boy Freddie, my cousin Freddie.
He riding them dicks now.
No, what?
Anderson?
I'm like, nah, my cousin Freddie ain't gay.
Freddie, yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, kind of looks gay. Nah,
that's manly as fuck, bro.
Yeah, manly as.
So
especially them green eyes.
He has green eyes?
I thought they were green, aren't they?
I don't know. I just kept looking at his mustache.
I thought.
He has a badass mustache, bro. I wish I had one, but I'll keep it. I was like, no.
That seems so gay, bro. Pero aquí.
That's the point. Yeah. So I remember we were in like this math class or whatever, and the teacher's like, "Oh, hey, go like pick somebody in your group to go get like the books or the materials or whatever." And this is Anderson right here talking about like, let the fat guy get it. It was shit like that. That was it. It's not like oh, I'm gonna go cry about it. You know?
Do you remember when Anderson got in a fight?
I've never seen him fight.
No?
I've seen that fool punch me.
He punched you?
Yeah, he punched me a lot.
Where?
The chest, the arm.
Really?
My back, yeah.
Why would he punch you?
Just because I would tease him.
Oh, okay. So it was just defending himself.
Well, not really. I mean, because look, I found out something about this dude that
he's gay.
No, before that, even before that, and it's no shame in that. You know,
what, being gay?
Oh yeah, whatever.
There's no shame in that either. Oh, okay.
No, but I mean, like, there's no shame in that. Like, I kind of understood him, or why he. At least this is my opinion of him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What?
Because he had an older brother dating an 11-year-old.
Oh no, that was Alex, but.
Shout out to my boy Alex. Two of them, bro. Shout out.
No. But my thing was, there's no shame in that, because at least in my opinion, like my opinion of him was like he was always like this trying to be like this tough dude because of certain things, you know, like for example, like that day that he punched me in the chest, like he just wailed on me, bro, like mean time, and that's because I think we were partners, and we were doing like this English project. He's not ready, fool. We were doing this English project or whatever, and somehow I missed like some notes, and then this dude took off, and I was just like, oh well, shit, let me just copy off of this dude, and I reached over and grabbed this paper, and then I was reading what the fuck he had written, right, and this dude dashes from like the wherever the sharpener was or whatever back to my shit and snatches the paper, but he was too slow. And when I was reading it, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know, it was like a kid wrote it.
Wow.
Like he was just like terrible at fucking spelling.
Oh,
and
I
I'm
got
just
you.
like, he's like, oh, I'm like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what are you, like in 5th grade, my boy? And it turns out like I think the dude's dyslexic. That's why I said there's no shame in that.
Right.
But I think his opinion of me changed that day too, because he kind of thought that I was gonna like make fun of him for it, or like, hey, this motherfucker can't read, he can't write, you know. But my whole thing was like, he likes dick. I mean, going back, if I could go back now, yeah, I would throw that in there. But no, I mean, my thing was like, hey, bro, there's no shame in that.
Yeah.
There's no fucking shame in that. Okay, you can't fucking spell. It doesn't mean you're not fucking smart.
I thought it was weird when he came out to me. He was like, hey, I need to take something off my chest.
That's what he said to you. I mean, at least he didn't call you.
Oh,
hey, fool, I'm gay. I was like, I know.
No, I was like, you could have told me this a long time ago. He said, I didn't know until after I tried it. I was like, when did you try it? I'm on it right now. No, I'm just kidding. No, he didn't say that. No, but he said that he figured it out later in life, that's the reason he was so unhappy and angry all the time. I was like, oh.
I just thought because he was dyslexic, but damn.
I was like, I always thought you were just cool. Now I think you're just gay. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, I was like, whoa.
See, and that's the dude who I would say would like do it constantly.
Yeah.
But it's not because like I don't know. Like I said, I never took it as like, oh, he's teasing me and I'm gonna come home and da 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 da. Not because the next day I was like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, hey, what's up, fat boy?
No, I saw him fighting shit. So to me, I always thought he was a badass. You know what I mean? Every time I saw him, I thought he was a badass. I don't know why.
Okay. I never once pictured him as like, oh, this fool's like tough as fuck.
I saw him like,
I knew he was athletic.
Well, I saw him like I saw Mikey as he grew up. That's how I saw him. So I had that respect. You know what I mean? Because he was the middle child, and his older brother I had no respect for, like at all. I still don't. You know what I mean?
Who, Luis?
Yeah, I didn't have any respect for
Luis.
him.
You know that dude's cool. I have no issues with him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have issues with him either.
But I hate him.
Yeah, I don't. Like him.
We went to we actually linked up at Anime Expo. Me, Anderson, and his brother.
Yeah.
Like in 2014. So that shit was fucking dope.
Oh yeah.
This is.
Is that when he came out to you?
No, I think I already knew.
That's when he came on me.
No, I think he was already like out there like that. I'm not sure, but it was fucking legit, dude. It was so fucking legit. Like we just had fun. You know, we were all gay and I'm playing. We just had fun, and
I like how you left your hands.
No es cierto. Pero de mentiritas. Oh fuck! I'll tell you that after this is over.
Okay.
Remind me. Just remind me when you were gonna say the mentiritas.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, we had fun as fuck. You know, like me and his brother, and that fool was watching. Nah. And yeah, we all had fun. But this is what I mean by this fool's so fucking cool. Like at the time, I wasn't employed. I had just quit my job, but I still had the money to go to the thing. I already bought the tickets, dude. This fool offered to buy me food. He offered to buy me like fucking drinks, and he offered to buy me like whatever the fuck I wanted. And all in return, all he wanted
was a blowjob.
Was his dick. Not playing. All that he wanted was a ride home for him and his brother.
Oh really?
That's all he wanted.
That's an Uber.
Yeah, dude. That's all he wanted.
It's expensive as
was
Uber.
Fucking cool, dude. Like we took pictures with a bunch of cosplayers and this and that, and you know we had fun. So like I said. Yeah, this was the one that picked on me the most, but I wouldn't say like he's necessarily a bully because even afterwards, like we were still cool.
He was fighting his own demons. That's cool.
Whatever it was, you know, he's gay and dyslexic.
Yeah,
gay boy.
Yeah, but that was the idea that I just wanted to let my kid know that no matter what, you know, no matter how bad he thinks it's gonna be. At the end, it's not as serious as it is. I mean, he can, and if it is that bad, bring it up to a fucking parent. You know what I mean? Don't bring it up to school. And I won't be the one that goes into school and say, "Which fucking kid's fucking my kid?" And then, "Who's your dad?" You know?
I kind of feel like I would be that parent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna show up by myself. I'm gonna show up with my gay friend.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That was athletic, fool. I'm gonna show up with my gay. What's up? I heard you wanted some of this dick.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like. I don't know. I guess right now it doesn't seem like he. I mean, if he got bullied, it wasn't as serious as it. I mean, if he was that seriously bullied, he wouldn't be acting the way he does now. You know what I mean? It would have probably been more.
What's that saying? I might butcher this saying, but I think it's in Spanish, obviously. What is it? El valiente vive hasta que el cobarde quiere.
Uh-huh.
And I think basically it's like, because this happened. Oh, you know what? There was one dude who actually used to, like, going back to it now. There was a dude who used to fuck with me on the daily, 7th grade. His name was Wilson. Wilson, yeah. Like, that dude used to fuck with me on the daily, but it only happened for like fucking like 2-3 weeks or whatever. Because afterwards, dude, I just got tired of his shit. Because back in the day, like my mom and my dad used to buy my school supplies. So they go to the swap meet.
Yeah.
You know, and they come with like pens that, like, literally, bro, it's like 20 in the pack. And I take one out and like write something, and then it would break, and I was like, "Oh shit, cheap ass shit." Or the paper would go like, that cheap paper. So this dude would clown on me for that shit, talking about like, "Oh, you pour this and that," and then like, "Oh, pinche water," you know. And it got to the point where it's just like, you know what, like, what's up, homie? Like, why you picking on me? Like, you probably gay or something. And then after that, you know, because that was the go-to back then, you know, retarded, gay, you know.
Yeah.
So whatever, you know, after you stand up to him, like, the dude has no power on you. Because at first, bro, this is I'm pretty sure your son like knows. They give you that punk test. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll step on your shoe.
Oh yeah.
You know, they'll like push
nudge you and shit.
Yeah, to see if like, oh, sabes si se va a dejar, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why, that's like, dude, that's what I told my nephew. I'm glad I caught on to that before the episode ended. I'm glad, because my nephew, dude, like my oldest nephew Maya, he has long hair.
Yeah.
And then just out of the blue, he comes home and he's talking
gorgeous
about,
long hair.
Like, oh, I don't want long hair anymore.
What?
And sure enough, whatever, they cut it. You know, that was back when he was younger. And it turns out that somebody was calling him like a girl or some shit because of his long hair. So I told him personally, but this was back when, you know, I was fitter and training and shit. I was like, you know what? If anybody looks at you funny, punch him in the face. Like, let me deal with it, Dad. And I was like, yeah. My wife said, Anderson, güey, porque. But I mean, I think that's my advice to like kids. You know, like, stand up to motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah.
Like, just punch somebody. Fuck it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it is. A bully. He tries to take it out. He's probably being bullied at home and shit. And he wants to take out his frustration out into, you know, wherever the fuck he is. Usually it's someone smaller. You know what I mean? Usually.
And that was this.
Although somehow that other guy, I think, wasn't that dude smaller than you?
Everybody was smaller than you.
Yeah, what's up?
That's the thing, bro. Like, that's what I was about to say too. Like, I was always the target because I'm the biggest dude in the room.
I mean, you were not the target, fool. Like, you think if I was gonna fucking pick on somebody, I'll pick on you?
Well, I mean,
I'll be like, this dude is. I always size my fucking people up. You know what I mean? Okay. If I'm gonna get in a fight, I gotta size you up and say, will this guy fuck me up?
Well, see, that's where the punk test comes into play.
Yeah.
Right. But if you had done that punk test and you step on my shoe over and over again, and then you just kind of push me, you start pushing me, and you know I'm not gonna do anything to you, you're like, yeah, I got this fool.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't be like.
Actually, in the back of my head, I'd be like, this motherfucker is going to get tired of me one day. He's going to fuck me up. That's how I would see it. And I don't know if that's the pussy in me, but...
I'm sorry, that reminded me of the Violator. From Spawn?
Yeah.
Your brother sent me a video
of
like this fat bitch with like this like really looking, like funny looking hairdo. And she's like, what? I'll fuck you up. What? And he just looked like the Violator, dude. And your brother, like, he wrote a caption. He's like, Spawn, son, he's our man. He can't do it. No one can. Yeah. And I was like, man, I wouldn't fight that bitch either.
Yeah, for real. But like I said, like I wouldn't pick on someone like that. I'd always size them up. I'll size it. If I'm gonna bully someone, I'm gonna bully someone that I think I can handle. You know what I mean? That's it.
I mean, you can usually tell though. You can usually, if you're gonna be a punk, then you're gonna be a punk.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, so again, it's not something to be worried about, and it's
okay. So now, what would you say to your kid, going back after this episode?
After saying all these things that I did,
yeah, go back to your kid, be like, "Hey, man,
hey, it's only 1 year. You're gonna become the bully in the next one." Not to kidding.
I mean, realistically,
well, then again, he doesn't. He has more support. Honestly, he has way more support than I ever did growing up. The only support I had was my brother, and he wasn't really support. He was just like, man the fuck up, fool. You know what I mean?
You remember what was it, episode 5, talking about like, I don't get depressed.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not depressed.
Yeah, that's just fake. That doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Never heard of that shit.
It's like my dick. It's not real.
Yeah, exactly. So he's never been that, you know, that support like that.
But now let me ask you this: you being, you know, like
Parent?
Like a parent, obviously. Like his parent, where you see him, what do you think he's going to get picked for? Like, picked on for?
Because he's a sweet kid. Because he's just goofy. Like, he thinks memes, the memes he finds really funny are like...
So he's like Dennis.
I wouldn't say Dennis. The memes that he likes are like, they're innocent. They're funny, innocent. Like, you don't...
Okay, so you think he's going to get clowned on... I'm sorry, picked on because of, like, what he likes?
Maybe
not so much like the way he acts or the way he looks?
Not the way he looks. He can fix himself up. He dresses like a fucking goofball, but that's at home. When he's at school, he has the same fucking uniform everyone else has. You know what I mean?
I mean, still, though, they can find something.
Yeah, I mean, if you're, like, targeting him, like, seeing him... I don't see anything like maybe his teeth. I don't know. That might be the thing they talk about. But I have the same fucking these teeth, these fangs or whatever.
See, because I used to be. Oh, I'm sorry. I used to get the. Hey, what's up, titties?
Yeah, I got
and
titties.
Like, I used to flick my.
I didn't have like that in middle school.
I said chest. I'm a man.
They're pectorals. You can say that shit. No, but in high school I didn't have tits. I mean, he has man boobs right now. He's
you did.
In high school I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't have man boobs.
We shared mine.
We shared mine. No, I didn't have. Well, in high school I didn't. In middle school maybe. But he has man boobs right now. You know what I mean? But you can't really see because he wears a sweater and a shirt all the time. You know what I mean?
But I don't. Okay, my thing is, I don't think he's so worried about like being teased physically. I think the bullying now has evolved to like
emotional shit,
maybe
verbal. No, he says that they were hitting him. So
I mean, hit him back.
That's what I told him. I told him if they hit you, the school's not gonna do a fucking thing. So you hit them with the hardest thing you can fucking find.
That's what
worst thing's gonna happen. Is you're gonna get suspended.
Be like, that's my dick.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get suspended. Like, grab a fucking book and smack the fuck out of their face. And
I wouldn't even say, like, if my kid came up to that. My kid's 3, and you know, like, if my kid came up talking about like, hey, daddy, somebody hit me. I'd be like, did you hit him back? No, why? Because it's wrong. Be like, I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hit you because you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying like, okay, you're gonna fucking hit this fool like with a fucking desk.
Yeah.
But like, okay, like if he's gonna hit you, then you know what are you gonna do? Tell the teacher? The teacher's gonna be like,
yeah, the teacher's not gonna do a fucking thing. It's probably not that they don't give a fuck. It's just that they have no power to do anything.
You have no power.
Yeah, here. Basically, the students have figured that shit out. And that's the fucked up part.
Yeah. See, like, I think the best thing you can do is just teach them how to be like have those comebacks.
Yeah.
Because then probably nobody gonna fuck with you. Look at your brother. Nobody fuck with your brother.
That's one thing. Like, I told you about this. I'm not sure if I told you about this, but Becca, she has snapbacks right away. Like, if I say something, if anybody says something to her, she has comebacks. And she's a young ass kid.
Like what?
Like, if I wanted to...
No, but I'm talking about, like, comebacks that go sizzle, homie.
Yeah, like they hurt, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, dude, I love my niece and all. She's older now. She's fucking adult now. But when she was a kid, dude, I remember, like, her comebacks. I'd be like, hey, Melly, you stupid. She'd be like, you.
No, that's not.
And I'd be like, you stupid.
No, those are not her comebacks.
No, you.
That kid is fucking quick with it. I mean, I'm her dad, you know. She hears me say shit like that. You know?
Rápido,
yeah, that like, I mean, I forgot. I know she hurt my feelings once. Like,
God
legit.
Damn.
I didn't. Obviously, if you let the person know, oh, you hurt my feelings, it's over. You know. So
what did she say? What happened?
What was it again? It was something about like my breath or something. I said something to her. No, I told her, oh, I can smell your neck from here, as a joke. I can smell your neck from here. And she said, it's probably not as bad as your breath every morning. Something like that. And I was like,
man, that's not a clapback though, bro. You know what
it's a fucking bigger clapback than me just saying. I was just
you.
Yeah, it's better than that. No, but and she looked at me. She said, like, seriously, every morning. And I'm like,
And it hurt your feelings?
I went,
Man.
bro, I brushed my teeth as soon as she said that, and I had just brushed my teeth. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it was like Mikey and Chris?
Yeah, basically.
Like, yeah, your head stinks, homie. I just showered.
Yeah, like I brushed my teeth. She said, oh, you mean like you're? But I'm sure she just said that as to
Yeah, to get
just to be fucking hurtful.
So
you know?
we're at an hour and 5 now. So
Yeah.
we're about to wrap up, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we talked about. Whatever, you guys will hopefully like it. Let's take about 5 to 10 minutes here now and talk about the progression of the band.
The band's been going really well.
The band's legit.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Tomorrow we're gonna play again.
So most people. Okay, if you guys still follow us, hopefully you do. I don't blame you if you don't.
Yeah.
We recently got back together just to write different songs, more material. And we're actually taking this seriously this time.
And we actually apologize for the last couple of weeks. I mean, this last week, my wife's sister had a baby. My sister-in-law had a baby. So that fucking motherfucker. We had to postpone episodes because of her.
Okay.
But anyways,
that's neither here nor there.
the music is legit.
Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. We're getting together. We're working on some kinks.
We have a studio.
Oh, I remember that we have a studio.
But
that's got to be the first meme in the fucking room. We have a studio.
Yeah, but we fixed the room already, so we can play music in there. We just gotta fix the computer in there and stuff.
And some of the stuff is coming along nicely. Again, we're
a lot of songs. It's not just one. It's like fucking.
We got 2 heavy songs and then like 2 very like melodic songs.
Yeah, and that's on top of the songs that we've already had.
Yeah.
So that's what we had 4, so now an additional 4.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, in the next couple of months, keep an eye out. We're probably going to be posting some stuff, some snippets here and there.
Yeah.
And we might actually, I don't know how you feel about it. We might make like a band page.
Yeah, no.
Might make, I don't know. It's still up in the air. But, we might release snippets here and there. And then hopefully, maybe by the end of the year, we can get something going here. Like something recorded.
Do you want to give them a little snippet of what we've been practicing? Or one of the things, the ideas that we already came up with?
Nah, they can wait.
All right, for sure.
They've already heard some of this stuff.
Yeah, but not the new stuff.
Well, there ain't no new stuff.
Yeah, but
the new stuff hasn't been recorded. That's why.
Yeah, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy how it's turning out, and
I'm happy I have instruments to play.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I spent a lot of money on guitars, and I'm happy I get to use them.
Yeah, like actually putting them to use.
Yes.
Yeah, and also still being hopeful about those drums.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit my boy Cheese.
Yeah, the drums I'm working with right now. I'm not complaining. I like them, but they do sound electronic. They're electronic. I mean, they just sound fake. Yeah, I hear it now, but there's something to work with now. They're better than the fucking keyboard. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and also, you saw how freeing it is now. Like, I can do drum rolls and shit like way better. Yeah, hell yeah. But it's coming along. I don't know what else to say to that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
coming
fucking
along.
good.
It's coming along.
If we don't have anything to show, then I don't know why you brought it up. We could have just said,
"Oh, okay."
We have shit going on with the band. We
We do. We just got. I mean, what do you want to show them?
Show them that one that we're gonna work on. That we're gonna start working on. That not the Metallica one. The other one.
Which one?
The Mexican Ghost Bus. No, I was kidding. It's
Ghost Bus.
Oh, fun fact: the Mexican Ghost Bus is actually the song you always hear in the intro. Every time you hear our theme song, it's the Mexican Ghost Bus. I'm talking about
interlude.
Yeah.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, I didn't understand it at first. I was like, interlude, because we had an interlude.
We could have 2.
All right.
Well, anyways, I'll play it.
All right. That's what's up. So here, listen to this.
Shut up.
All right. Interlude.
Yeah, that's one of the new tracks that's coming along. There's just a new riff.
Oh yeah, it was good.
But yeah, so we have that to look forward to.
Hell yeah, we're gonna do that shit. We're gonna work on that tomorrow. We're gonna work on the other songs first.
We can do that first. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I want to work on the whole set.
All right, we could do that. But anyways, go ahead. Shut
You
us
can
out.
find us on TikTok. Well, not even TikTok. I always say TikTok. Find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube,
and iTunes.
yeah, iTunes, and wherever your podcast. I don't even fucking know
Wherever
where.
you consume your podcast needs.
Yeah, that's right. And then where can they find you, bro?
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah, like what's your
I'm here.
like Instagram or anything like that?
Oh, the Tavarez XP yet, but we haven't posted anything yet.
Wait, I mean your personal one. I don't know.
Why would they want to find me?
I don't have an Instagram. You can find me on TikTok, Tavarez XP.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you really want to follow me, you can follow me at on Instagram. One fucking word, karate bullfighter.
Karate bullfighter. Hey, hot.
Yeah. But anyways, thanks guys for tuning in. This is Juan
And this is Lou Ryder.
signing out.
Peace.